Dear students, good afternoon. I am C.R. Pote, Assistant Professor, Computer Technology Departments, Priyadarshini College of Engineering. Today we will discuss about the Cyber and Information Security subjects, which is in the 8th semester Computer Technology Department. First we will discuss why this subject is important. We know the cyber security is a discipline that covers how to defend the devices, services from electronic attacks by non-legitimate actors such as hackers, spammers, and cyber criminals. So, in addition to defend the devices and the services from the hackers, so we will try to defend our systems, not only the computers and the smartphones, but also networks and databases from the various attacks. So next is the information systems. It means to consider the available countermeasures or controls the stimulated through uncovered vulnerabilities and identify the areas where the more work is needed. The purpose of the data security management is to ensure the business continuity and the scale back the business injuries by preventing and detecting the impact of the security incidents or attacks. What are the various objectives of this subject? So first objective is to introduce the classical encryption techniques. So there are the encryption as well as the decryption techniques. In addition to learning the encryption and the decryption techniques, the student has to learn about the modular arithmetic and the number theory. To explore the working principles of the various cryptography algorithms, including the secret key cryptography, public key cryptography, then hashes, MD5 digest public key algorithms. To explore the design issues and the working principle of authentication protocols such as PKI, so that is the public key infrastructure standards and the various secure communication standards including Kerberos, IP security and SSL, TLS and the emails to develop the ability to use the existing cryptographics utility for the secure communication. So there are the 6 COs in the syllabus of the cyber and the information securities. So we will discuss these 6 COs while the describing the syllabus unit wise. So there are numerous applications of the cyber and the information securities such as network security surveillance, identification and the access control, software security, risk management, planning for disaster recovery and the business continuity, physical security, compliance and investigations, security during software development, security against DDoS. Then last is protecting the critical the systems. So we will start to discuss the brief about the syllabus of the cyber and the information security. The first, what is the need of the information securities? As we know that we will keep the data and all the documents on as e-documents, and when we want to send the documents to the other party, yeah, other legitimate users, at that times we have to protect our systems while transferring the data from sender to the receivers. So while doing this, we have to consider the legal, ethical, and the professional the issues. In addition to these issues, we have the services that services has to be adopted while developing the secure the systems. So these services are authentications, access control, confidentiality, authorizations, integrity, and non-repetitions. So we will start to discuss about the network security models. First, we should learn the network security, the models. And once we learn the network security models, we will go for the various encryption and the decryption techniques. So basically, so there are two types of encryption and the decryption techniques. First is substitution techniques and the second one is the transmission techniques. In substitution techniques, we will learn the algorithm like Caesar ciphers, and in transpositions, we will learn about the Relfens, Hill ciphers. So these are the algorithms used in the substitutions and the transposition the cipher. Now we will go to the next unit, that is introduction to the secret key and the cryptography. So actually, so there are two types of the cipher depending upon the input provided to the cipher. The first one is the stream cipher and the second is the block cipher. The stream cipher where the input is given in terms of the bitwise, and the block cipher is where the input is given in terms of the block of the bits. The for example 4-bit input, 8-bit input, 16-bit, 32 and 64 bits inputs. So like this. So already there are the various cryptography algorithms are existing. So that we will study in second unit. So these algorithms are SDS, that is simplified data encryption standard, DES, triple DES, IDEA, that is international so data encryption algorithms, AES, advanced encryption, the standards, these are the algorithms available. We will discuss the working principles and we will solve the few problems based on the algorithms which are the existing. Unit number 3, Introduction to Public Key and the Cryptography. So actually there are the two types of cryptography based on the keys used. The first one is private key cryptography, that is shared key cryptography. We can call this as a secret key cryptography. And the second one is nothing but the public key, the cryptography. So in the public key cryptography, so there are the algorithm that is the RSA, second one is Diffie-Hellman key exchange, and third one is ECC, that is elliptic curve cryptographies. So while studying the encryption techniques, yeah, cryptography techniques, we have to deal with the number theories. In number theories, so we will discuss about the prime, relative prime numbers, modular arithmetic, the formats, Euler theorems, Euclid algorithms, and the Chinese theorem. So coming to unit number 4, message authentications and the hash functions. So message authentication is the important the role for sending the any messages from the sender to the receivers. The once the message received to the receiver will check the whether the message received from the legitimate users or not, whether the message received from authorized user or the not. So that can be the checked using the message authentications. Now second is the hash functions. So we have the hash functions, that is MD5 message digest algorithms and Kerberos. Then key managements. So in the systems we will use the trusted third party which is used for managing the keys. Instead of managing the keys by the sender and the receiver, the trusted third party can be the used. So when we use the keys, okay, from the trusted key parties, so we have to check whether the documents that is received that is authenticated or not. These authentications can be proved using digital certificates, X.509, then public key infrastructures, PKI architectures, and the certificate authentications. The unit number 5, the firewall. So basically firewall is used to the protect the any organizational systems, okay, from the intruders, yeah, from the hackers. So there are the various firewall types that we will discuss. Then next is intrusion prevention detection. So that is the IDS. So there are various types of the IDS for preventing the software systems. The first one is anomaly versus signature based IDS, then host based versus network based IDS, then distributed denial of service attack prevention detections, then malware detection, worm signature extraction, virus detections, digital certificates, and the various types of the digital certificates. Then next point is the software vulnerabilities. The software vulnerabilities can be occurred due to the phishing or malicious nodes. Malicious nodes are nothing but the nodes which can be considered as legitimate users, but The for a time being, these legitimate users can be work as a malicious nodes, similar like the phishing. Then the buffer overflow, it means that if the content is overflow, yet stack is overflow, because of this vulnerabilities can be the occurred. Then there are the various applications that we studied in unit number 6, that is uh, debit card transactions, e-transactions, online railway ticket reservation bookings. Then in addition to these points, we will also check the email securities, that is electronic mail securities. So there are the algorithms which can check the security for the emails. So these algorithms are PGP, that is a pretty good privacy, and the second algorithm is SMIME, the algorithms. So there are three books available. The first one is Bernard Menges, William Stelling, Atul Karte. So most of the syllabus so can be obtained from the William Stelling and the Atul Karte. And if you want to learn the details about the computer networking, then cyber security, the we can refer the Forazan, that is cryptography and the network security, the books. So mainly the students has to refer the second and the third book, in which whole syllabus are the covered. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for the patience.